PR Rules, the Playbook is Hope Katz Gibbs' guide for entrepreneurs to help more small business owners get the visibility they need to help their businesses glow and grow. A journalist for the last 30 years, Hope founded Incandescent Public Relations in 2001 and since then has helped hundreds of entrepreneurs build their websites, write monthly newsletters, and get into such prestigious publications as the Washington Post, the New York Times, the CBS Early Morning Show, and many, many more. Today, she's going to shine a light on how to create a stunning website. Welcome back, Hope. So it's our monthly checkup with you on how we can grow and glow our business. This time, you're going to empower us to write a book.
Yes.
Really?
Absolutely.
How do I write a book?
Who doesn't want to write a book?
I know. Well, we all sort of like, I have this book in my mind, but how do I actually get it onto paper?
Well, basically being strategic. It's what we've been talking about through all of our 8 steps to PR success, which is the thrust of my book, PR Rules, the Playbook, because I wrote this book because I wanted more people to understand how PR worked. So if you hire somebody, you can know what to do and help guide yourself and them through your campaign, or you can do it yourself, right? So that book is what you are trying to teach the world. It's your guts, it's your expertise. So what is your expertise is the first question to ask yourself.
Right. And you should probably be able to answer that quickly and then dive into it. But is selling a book really about making money, or is it really about amplifying your message?
Well, that's a good point. So the upside is it builds your credibility. It can help you get onto a speakers bureau, which will help you sell your services a little bit more, and it could be a revenue stream. The downside is that it's expensive in time and money, right? It took us 3 years to write this book. And my co-author, Kathleen McCarthy, who's the managing editor of my company, she and I sat next to each other. But we would have fun with it. We would go on vacation. We went to Virginia Beach. We went to, she's in Fredericksburg. We would go stay at the Marriott. So we had a good time playing with our playbook as we were writing it. So I highly encourage people to make it as least painful as possible.
But it is a commitment. You're actually, you want to be smart. When you write the book, and you want to be smart with what you say in the book. So how do you actually do that? How do you step through that process? Once you've decided what your topic is and what your area of expertise is, how do you actually step through that?
So on page 101 of the book, of the playbook, we teach you how to structure it.
Okay.
We also give our columnists the opportunity to write their book over the course of the year, and we edit it with them. So the idea is to come up with what your book is about, right? What is your mission? What is the title of your book? What's the subhead of your book? That should probably be your first step, so that at least you have a working title. Then we encourage people to chunk out the chapters. So for instance, in the column in the magazine on beincandescent.com, we'll let you write your book one step at a time. Fleshing out the chapters one month at a time. So doing that with or without the assistance.
Breaks it down a little bit.
Yes, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Right? So that's really the idea of writing a book. And then you step back and you read it yourself, and then you'll go back and rewrite. We must have rewritten this book 10 times, and then we edited it 10 times. So the key is to have a fantastic book that people will want to read. And also designing it. I got lucky because my husband is an illustrator and designer and has actually won a bunch of awards for this cover that he created. So make sure your book is gorgeous.
Okay, so it does matter what's on the cover and inside.
Course, yes.
Of course.
Who doesn't buy a book by its cover?
That's true. So now that we've decided what we're going to do and how we're going to chunk it out, how long do you expect us to actually take to write the book? You're saying sort of monthly articles, so does that mean after a year I have 12 chapters? Or what do you think? Because how long did you say it took you?
It took us 3 years.
3 years. So is it going to take me 3 years to write my book?
It depends on your book. Right? So this is my philosophy of business and of life, essentially, told through the story of how to do your PR campaign. Your book may be very different. So it takes as long as it takes, essentially. Just make sure it's good.
But you have to start it.
You must start it.
Yeah. It's going to take forever if you don't ever start it. Okay, good. So we have our first month to chunk out those chapters and decide what we're going to write. What are you going to bring us next month to talk about?
So next month is our last
step. Sell the book.
Sell the book. How to sell the book. Next month is step 8, pay it forward, and what that really means.
So is that's the 8 steps then?
That's the 8 steps.
And we're going to be, do we get to see you again after that?
I hope so.
Okay,
we'll
good.
See, yeah.
So to remind us, as we're getting close to the finish line on the 8 steps, what are the 8 steps? Step 1?
Step 1, create a stunning website.
2?
Is create a campaign, a great PR marketing social media campaign.
3? Is
to have a column in a magazine and create a radio show.
Step 4?
Get in the news, not step 1.
Oh, right. Okay, step 5?
Step 5 is join a speakers bureau.
Step 6?
Network wisely.
And today we did step 7, which is write the book, and next month we'll be talking about how to wrap it all up with that final step 8. We won't get ahead of ourselves. Where can people buy the book?
On Amazon at prrulesplaybook.com. You get a discount. Love Amazon. You can also buy it on our website, but go to Amazon and get that discount. It comes with markers if you buy it through us.
Some highlighting. So get a little beautiful mind on things. I like
you can play with the playbook.
That's right. Thanks so much, Hope. Look forward to wrapping it up with you next month.
Thank you.
More Let's Talk Live is coming up. Stick with us right here.